Did you hug a tree today?
Welcome to Poppy's Poetry Corner. We finally made it to the time where rhythm and blues meets poetry and rhyme. Yep, we on the corner where it's safe to fire up your marijuana. But this room about to get hot as the summer, so you might need something chill like a glass of wine. Water does me just fine. Whatever relaxes your mind and help you recline after what might have been a hump day at work. Put yourself first. Where here nothing has to be rehearsed. Let me put it in reverse. The corner we back to is brought to you by Faith and Hustle. So it's some big hitters in this room, and it's okay to flex your muscle. Because we locked and loaded and heavily potent. Nothing corroded about our brain waves. Going back in the days where you could simply walk to the corner to find your muse. Or peep out the latest groove. We about to let the energy fill the room so it might get a little wet. Or fill you up till you get so high. Because around here, we get praise when your stuff is fire. So let us begin. Welcome to the corner, my friends.
You think you know me, huh? But I ain't even took my mask off. You touch surface level lust, now you hollering love. You ain't even seen how hard my head is, nigga, that's why my ass soft. Calling me your queen, how sweet. But I'm a shape-shifting demon, nigga, call me Mystique. Maybe if you kiss me there, I can transform into your majesty. But the pedestal you sit me on was fabricated tragically. You pegged me as a trophy wife. I'm a play in this game. You say you want to get to know me, right? Well, I'm mentally insane. You try to dress me up daintily, but I'm a motherfucking thug. Trying to take me to a tea party, nigga, take me to the club. Handed me a dress, some heels, and a hat with a brim. You don't hand me my sweats and a pair of fucking Timbs. See, you used to women who let you dress them up in your opinion. I put my mind on a long time ago. I had to make some tough decisions, trying to suggest what's best, but how you know what's best for a stranger? You ain't even knocked down the walls or while crying in the shower or filled with this much fucking anger. See, you like to stir the pot, then run when it boils, but I'm used to that. I've been saving my life since before memory stuck. Just call me the fucking aristocrats. You say shit like, maybe if I talk like this and dress like that in life, I might go farther. Shorty, who the fuck you think you talking to? I'm the best of the motherfucking harvest, but you knew that already. You tried putting me in a box of societal acceptance. But just like Jack, my mind wasn't susceptible, so I outgrew your preference. You didn't like my way, or the fact that I had one. You need a taste of reality? Shorty, when the last time you had some? Well, here it is. I'm a brilliant bitch back and better than before. And I do some brilliant shit, never lacked on any accord. I never needed your perception, but I was open to your shit. And you can keep your fucking structure if I can't pick out the goddamn bricks. And I was here for submission, but you ain't submit the right resume. And I'm gonna leave this shit here, cause we all gonna have a better day. Thank y'all.
In front of the TV. Um, what the hell they do about this computer?
80, oh, if 80s babies are Generation X, then what do you call the next and why are they so lost? Influenced by fast cars and trap stars, but these is what they call real niggas. Only because the money comes fast. But there's always a money trail, whether you end up in hell, jail, or hell out on bail. But these is what y'all call real jiggers. Same one on the corner like, smoke some. The DA got him, and my man's talking up some. Hell, he'll tell on his mama if they give him less time. But that's what y'all call a jigger on his grind. I say, when you in the gutter, you bound to find all kind of rats. Hood rats and jiggers who chit-chat too much, but won't bust a great better food stand. But because he walk the walk and talk the talk, see, y'all say he's the man. You see, I know my left don't know no right unless it's right down to the biz. I try to tell the kids to be more than just that jigger. I mean, go out the bigger legit figures. See, I can hear you now like, yo, I can't work no 9 to 5 for no. But see, our minds are set up for disaster because we want the money faster than we can afford to make it. But then we get mad when them same people come and try to take it. So I say, be true to yourself, whether a black king or a queen. Stop falling for that white man schemes or that dead man dreams or you too. will become that jigger. And that's my piece.
We grand, living life fried in a bumblebee, but we humble, B. I mean, humble as we ought to be. We open up doors. I got the master key. We serving food for thought. I got the recipe. You got us this far, so you can leave the rest with me. And if you needed some rest, know that you can lean on me. My root's strong, like a giant sequoia tree. They set standards. I pass the bar like a law degree. They place bets on me. I cash them out like lottery. They mimic my behavior. I told them imitation was the greatest form of flattery. I'm the source of positive energy. They come see me to be charged they battery. That's my piece.
I write this mural, inking paintings with poem, appreciation. Your life, a sunrise of yellow and red, inspired the youth. Your death, an ocean of blues we cannot swim in. We have drowned in frowns. Your essence explode in the universe, create orange charisma. Your paradox, your birthstone, distilled influence and gave power to the world. Hustle, motivate. We all can say that you were truly dedicated. Your marathon is now your spiral Milky Way. New victory lap, Hermes, meaning God will rise, meaning that you will rise someday soon. And that is my piece.
Deafening silence. It starts to lead to so much defiance. The number you called can't be reached, the voice said. I sent a message to get your attention, but you left me on red. Left me on red for days, weeks, and years. Blinded by the night, only the anger, but I'm constantly drowning in my tears. Every time I call, I know you see my name slide across the screen. You went from treating me like your right hand to being straight mean. You have this side about you that no one knows. Now you're not answering my calls, and my hatred for you grows. The dial tone became my best friend. Instead, it took the place of you. Ignoring my missed calls just made me believe none of this was true. And as they close in on me, I'm surrounded by nothing but walls. You never made time for me, steady dodging my missed calls. And that's the end of my piece.
I wonder. I wonder what's in the ethers. Are there speakers? Because I hear the earth speak to me. It speaks to me in frequency. The skies, they talk to me repeatedly. They telling me they see in me. And they believe in me. They say that water is wet, but it also can be dry. They said my water could be a solid, but the gas in the air is what's going to help me to fly. So I try. I try and be the precipitation, to be born in the heavens and only come down for the veneration. But then the sky says, praise me. Praise me because I say so. But then the water says, praise me too because I gave my life for the rainbow. And with that said, how can I not listen to those elements when the elements tell me the rules? I wanted to pass the class of life with flying colors, so I took all my elements out. I made an elementary school. Oh, it was cool. I graduated gradually while trying to echo every grade. All I wanted to do was move forward, but I kept feeling retro in every grade. So I wonder if there's a trade. Trading in darkness for light, trading in feelings for sight, and trading in sight for your ability of blindness so you could finally see through the night. The nighttime. I know on this plane of existence that everything has a path and that the path may not be right, which is why you need to take off and a landing so you can stay on the path of the flight. And tight are the ropes that I walk. Inside a circus full of zodiacs, I'm not lying when I say I see animals that talk. It must be the forces, because that's the only thing that would make sense for why I would see scorpions talking to horses. So I speak to the jinn to make a wish. But the jinn told me I had to wait for the bull to learn how to swim so they could speak to the fish. And I was like, damn. Because I'm trying to sit inside the silence, but I keep being interrupted by the screaming of the goat and the ram, and I'm still like, damn. That's all I can hear in the ethers is, I am that I am. So I wonder how many times on lines have I died? Killed myself to kill a page, and the pen is the only one who ever cried. You know, ink, the tears, that wet pages, with weeping words that wail like willows in your winter. Ink be the blood of a soul that is also the soil to fertilize every piece of forbidden fruit of a sinner. You know, ink tastes like dinner, a liquid libation of elation. Table manners seem more important now when you sitting down to feast on patience. And that's why before I cook, I say amazing grace. I know poetry is just food for thought, and it creates wonder. And I just want to know how amazing tastes. So I wonder if amazing tastes like poetry. Because it's wonderful. And in a world that's filled with wonder, I still find time to sit and wonder. So I wonder, do you? Sincerely yours. Peace.
Ooh, that's my type of speed. Ooh, that's my type of speed round, man. I love when they come through the corner and fire everybody ass up. Foul, foul, foul. It's a drive-by, bitch.
Ready and lit tonight, man. We back, man. I hope y'all had one of the dopest days possible. And even if you didn't, just know we're gonna change the vibration tonight. Welcome to P.P.C, home of the best uncut dopeness. So get you something to sip on. And if you like me and you move like you smoke, baby, let's get high. You know what I'm saying? None of these poets on here tonight are making their first round on P.P.C. But if you are, make sure that you hit that subscribe button so you know when we lit. Just based upon that speed round we just had, where I already know the corner finna be on fire. Y'all know I wait all week for Wednesday to come around just so I can kick it with y'all. So, man, thank y'all for tapping in tonight. Let's get this show started, man. My first guest is a spoken word artist and host of the podcast Art for Change from Fayetteville, North Carolina. Oh, I was having a P.D. Pablo moment, y'all. He explores themes of love, identity, and social justice through powerful performances. Known for thought-provoking content, he engages artists and leaders to foster dialogue that inspires actions. His work encourages critical thinking and the transformative power of art, inviting others to connect with their narratives and their world. Man, y'all already know who it is, but if you don't, let me let you know. Welcome, Mr. Sexual. Yo, okay. But unmutate, because I got to play my flyer last week. Don't give me a ring there.
Yeah, what's going on? How you doing? What's up, Key?
Nah, how you feeling tonight? How you feeling?
Hey, I'm blessed.
Man, everything Gucci. I got y'all in the house. I can't go wrong with that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So let's get into it. Let's talk about what you got going on. I've been seeing you like all over TikTok. You have been booming lately with putting your work out here. What changed the drive?
Man, honestly, look, Key, you changed my drive. The last time I was on your show, man, just the energy and how you were doing things, man, you've been straight motivation, bro. And I've been on the gas since I left here. Straight up. Straight up, man.
Hey, we
You don't
say
even
let's
know
go.
how
We mean let's go.
you don't even know how inspiring you are, Queen. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? Talk about me.
I don't,
You
but I
always
love you for
TikTok
even
Queen.
saying it,
You
bro.
know what I'm saying? Straight up. You know what I'm
Yo,
saying?
thank
Yeah.
you. Yo, TikTok, we ain't even gonna get on the TT right now because the TT blocked my page. I got a new page. If y'all ain't following the page, make sure y'all follow Poppy's Poetry Corner. Speaking of which, you know what I'm saying? But I love it, man. We got new big friends in the house with us tonight. So, what's the first piece you're going to get into tonight for us, King?
All right, the first piece I got for you tonight is a poem. What I'm gonna title this poem? I don't even know if I named this poem. I ain't even named this poem, but I'm gonna call it. We're gonna call it "Eyeful." How about that?
Is it new?
Yeah,
Is it
yeah,
new
this is a new
piece?
shit. I'm always gonna drop new shit on my
New.
pieces. Yeah, you know what I'm
Let me
saying?
get up out of here. Let's go.
Nothing wrong with growing up in a ghetto environment. My issue is when they start glorifying that savage life mentality is a taught behavior in all totality. That was never our natural design purpose. It goes against all our formalities. We're in a spiritual warfare. Out here, it's not about being a statistic or a casualty. Mental health is real. And if you have that much rage, then please, by all means, seek therapy. Talk to someone. Forgive your mom or your dad or whoever made you mad. Forgive yourself and seek some clarity. Take back your power and show them that you're not only fitted for the boxes that they chose. Be grand, be supreme, and stand 10 toes in on being the better you within. Don't move when there is resistance, be frozen. We're only looking ahead and never backwards. Forward motion. We're not the ground that moves when there's mortar. Excuse me. We're not the ground that moves when there's water on the go. We're solid. Here, there isn't any erosion. So, my brother and my sister, please stop filling your hearts, your minds, your bodies, and your soul with that poison. Open your hearts to receive this audio hug. I'm coming with arms stretched wider than the ocean. And let it be with love if you're going to cause some commotion. Get that hatred out your heart. That's such an ugly emotion. In baby steps, if you will. Slow motion is better than no motion. And call me if you need someone to pray with. See, I'll rip this shirt like Hulk Hogan and show you my S. Do whatever is in your best interest. If you need someone to call me. And if you can't get me on one line, then try my other one. Because like most businessmen, I got to. They say, yo, Mr. Sapiosexual, why do you feel the need to help? I tell them it's simple. What would God do? I used to tote straps with a strap on my back. Now, it's my Bible that I use as my rifle. See, I lay devils on the regular. I'm an archangel like Michael. And our demons now are my only rival. You wouldn't believe the terror that I've seen. On my quest to let freedom reign, never been to Paris, but I swear I've seen an Eiffel. That's that piece.
Boy, no cap. Like if I took this cap off, you'll still be locked and loaded like me. Let's go.
I get me on stage. Right, right. Yo, when you got poets coming on like that, y'all already know I'm ready to keep this show on rolling. So let's go ahead and get it. My next queen, yeah, you heard right. I said queen. My next queen is known as the loudest cheerleader. Since the age of 13, she found her first love and has been on an emotional roller coaster ever since. On September 2020, Queen put a title of author on her name, writing her first book, Sex, Love, and Pain. Not stopping there. At the end of last year, she did it. Another one. You know what I'm saying? Title Unleash, Unraveling My True Voice. Both are available on Amazon. This queen wants her words to take your mind on a trip and her voice to resonate your thoughts throughout your series. Y'all help me welcome tonight back to the corner poetically. Yeah. I'm telling you, I made him fight. Here you go. Y'all gonna let Shay come up here on the stage? Well, put her up and drop her down. Hold up. Okay, then I told you I'd be over here having an imaginary fight by myself. I don't even know if you was up here the first time or not. How
And
you
they
doing
want me to be
tonight, Queen?
great. I'm doing great. I'm glad to be back so I can regain my face back from last time.
Don't do that, man. The fact that you showed up, talk about be proud of that. We don't never
Oh,
worry
yes.
about when we stumble, baby. We worry about how we pick ourselves up and walk with a straight chest. You know what I'm saying? So
Most
welcome back
definitely.
on the corner, man. And it's an honor to have you on here. So let's get into it, man. The author. Come on, man. You came with a bike to bike on them. So let's
I
talk about these
did.
books.
Okay, so my first book is called Sex, Love, and Pain. It is a book that surprisingly I got the title from like my favorite Tank album, and all my poems fell in the place of each category. So that is my first book. And then my second book I just released is called Inked Unleash, Unveiling My True Voice. And that has all my pieces of just my recent work that I wanted to share with everybody, and hopefully like they could relate to each piece.
Hey, I love it. I love it, man. So where them books at, dog? So
You
you
can
gonna
find
tell
them
us
on
about them and then where they
Amazon.
at?
You can find them on Amazon.
Yeah. And,
You know, I'm in there.
and,
Just
and
look
are
up
they corner
Poetically
prices?
Shell.
Are they corner prices?
They are. I want to say they both 17.99. We keep them real
That's a
cheap.
corner price. I tell you, if you can get you a 3 for 5, you can get something to put into
Hmm.
your mind. Y'all know I say it in
Exactly.
all different ways, but it all mean the same thing, man. Reading is fundamental, man. Support the artist. So can the people come straight to you to get the book, or do they have to go through Amazon?
They have to go through Amazon, but I will have some on hand soon, so be on the lookout.
All right, that's what I'm talking about. Because we be trying to get them signed copies. So as soon as you get that, please let me know so that I can get me a signed copy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
So what's the first
yes.
piece you getting into tonight, Queen?
Okay, the first piece is called Dear King.
Dear King, I like it. Let's go.
I know that depression it weighs heavy on you. People act like they know when they honestly don't have a clue. But I see you trying to shine like the brightest star in the night sky. I'm proud of you, King, and that's something I can't deny. You fell a couple of times along the way, but you didn't let that keep you down. You kept your head held high. You never let them see you frown because you are a true warrior, heavy on the soldier. You didn't believe that you could do it, but I told you. I told you that you could do anything that you put your mind to. You just got to believe. You knocked down walls and bossed up. I knew you would succeed. I told you you had king. I told you you had potential, my king. You was birthed from greatness. See, while they was praying for your downfall and calling you a great mess, I was uplifting you because I always seen greatness in you. I seen in you when you was blind by depression and didn't know what to do. Now look at you standing 10 toes down. Yes, King, I'm truly proud of you. Kudos, King, for showing to the world that you could do anything that you set your mind to. And that's the end of my piece.
Yeah. I'm coming live from the A, man, but that shit, that deserved the A, man. Can the church say?
That piece definitely deserved the amen. I love a queen that know how to stand up and talk big about our kings, man. And y'all know, because the king day come, well, it's Monday, but it's the same day as the number. You know what? We ain't even getting into that. Let me keep it pushing. Let me keep it pushing. Y'all know my next king is a Brooklyn native, author, poet, and musician. He released his first book of poetry called Unlocked Thoughts of a Prophet Temple, Humble Beginnings, in January 2012. He also has a CD released in 2011, Brooklyn Lost Son, Prelude to the Role of Redemption. To his credit, his works have been published in college art magazines, featured collaborations, spoken word albums. He's also been featured in venues like Times Square Arts, the Brooklyn Book Festival, and Harlem Book Fair. Just to name a few, y'all. He has also won back-to-back college slams at the Bowery Poetry Club. He has now added 2 new books under his belt: Person, a Curse, and Spoken Soldier. He also has a new album and book right now in the making. But tonight, tonight. He about to work on how to work it out on his corner. So y'all already, man, but it's nobody but the one and only honest. Hey.
Peace, peace. How you doing?
Yo, King. I can't hear you.
You hear me
There we
now?
go. How you feeling? How you feeling?
I'm good. I'm good. It feels good to be back here. It's been
I
a
can hear
while.
you. I can hear you. How you feeling?
It feels
Hey
good to be
man, I
back
love
here.
when y'all make y'all way back on the corner. You know what I'm saying? That ain't nothing but a blessing. Yeah, it ain't nothing but a blessing, man. And you know you are dope. So let's get into it. Let's talk about the books, and then let's talk about the new, because we love P.P.C sneak peeks. So you got to give us, you got to go in the pocket and tell us what you got in there.
All right, the books. I have 3 out currently now. The first one is Humble Beginnings. The second one was Cussing the Curse. The third one is Spoken Soldier. I'm working on 2 particular new ones right now in the works, which will reflect current state of mind. One is supposed to be about one is supposed to be an erotic one, and the other one I'm coming out with is supposed to be, well, my take on some of my own lessons of love and in general.
Okay, you can't go wrong with that. So we got a love one coming, and we got erotica coming, and he already has 3 books. So that's gonna put 5 books up under this king belt. Make sure that y'all tap in with the books. Are they available on Amazon? Or they corner prices?
Yes, they all available on Amazon. The first one is probably a little bit less because it's been on there for a while. It's about like $12, $13. The other 2 are like $15, $16.
Either way, make sure that y'all support the artist, man. Make sure that y'all tap in with the king. So, what's the first piece you giving us tonight, King?
Well, it's actually some new shit. Um, I
No.
finished writing. Yep, some new stuff I finished writing. Like I felt like I needed to get it out, and what better place than to debut it right here tonight?
You already know it. Y'all know I'm gonna make my noise. Y'all know the noise is coming, so prepare your ears.
All right, it's no title for this yet, so here we go. When you open up your ears with no fear, it's because I'm here on the mic. Verbal Vitamin Feast, one of many beasts from the East, Brooklyn bred. Loaves of word work bring an appetite. See, last year we had karmic revelations, relations. So for 2025, I'm going to get more intimate. See, because completion can't come from closed jaws, from closures, demand and proclaim authenticity or predict your own moral death. See, this is from the open journal of a road-weary traveler, batterer of self-dignity and pride with that clout. Doubting Thomas, mouth in tow. It's hard to hang in there when a poplar tree of woe keeps your mind from being grounded. Bill a holiday so the price of Black lives will matter tomorrow. One time, caught myself drinking in sorrow while drinking the sorrow. Burden of chosen is never really soaked in from the start. Till it hits like a solid fart tip, rips in the air, forcing you to care that what you do matters. You'll never get what's not gone in life. Came close 2 times, having a wife sometimes that still keeps me up at night. And even the best of us in hindsight can't see our faults a mile away when intuition runs out of Vaseline. String strums where My first poetry in motion, tablature, vernacular on page, then a new speech pattern, shifted range and purpose. Everyone saw there was more beneath the surface. Been heartbroken 3 minutes before doing 30-minute sets. Held tears back while breaking the sweat in emotional depth. There were too many moments to give up, though I've been too stubborn enough not to fall through these minority cracks. As a Black man living in vain, moving the needle on faith in tap, reach my destination, giving God control of this map. That's it for that piece.
Man, that shit just blew through here like a lonely $20 bill on the way to a stripper to the pole. In other words, it mattered. Let's go.
Yep, that was brought to you by CapCut. No, yeah, man. That poem, I love when they come to the corner and they definitely, he went in his vulnerable bag a little bit on that one and his power bag at the same time. Because as poets, we all that went down that road where life be life and we still be holding the mic. You know what I'm saying? So let's go for that. Let's give it. You know what I mean? Let me keep this thing rolling. Get my hands up here. Let's get it. My next guest. Yes, Lord, she's in the house, y'all. My next queen is a poet and author of several books of poetry on Amazon. Shades of My Lipstick, Untamed, Genovation, Genealogy, as a Black poet, think of 1 and 2, and Pumpkin Spices. Y'all, did you hear how many books I just named? I don't think, let me just keep on going because she ain't stopping now. She is definitely not stopping there. She is also the founder of Genovation Network. She gonna correct me on all of this because I practice too, y'all. Genovation Network, where she is a host, book clubs and poetry readings. Not stopping the host mentality. God, on heart. She's the hostess with the mostest. But tonight she kind of get to chill just a little bit, because tonight, she on the corner, baby. So y'all help me welcome the one, the only Geneva. Come on up. Let good. Y'all, the computer playing with me. Here we go. Let me see if I can get the thing going right now. All right, let's try it again. Let's
What's up?
try it again. I see you, Queen. I know you're right there, but this thing, you might even be up because last time it was showing me something and then everybody else was seeing the right. Oh, there it is. It might be a little slow on me, but okay. Is the Wi-Fi acting the fool tonight? Queen, I see you. How you doing?
I see you. Was good. I'm good. How you doing? I'm so glad to be on. Most definitely.
Man, I'm glad to have you on, man. Let's go. So is it 5 books?
7. It's 7 books, yes. And you did wonderful doing the names of the books. 7, yes. I have 7 books on Amazon.
So it's Genovation?
Yes.
It's Genovation.
Yes.
Genovation. I told y'all I practice. I don't know why I got nervous, man. Don't y'all see she's a star? She got 7 books. Of course I'm gonna get nervous. Who wouldn't do that? But with that being said, so genealogy. So with all of those being said, which one is the baby?
Oh, the baby? Like my number 1? Ooh, it'll have to be book number 4.
Like the one, I've been talking to a lot of authors, and when they have more than one book, they have one special book that they just be like, but that's the baby right there. That was my baby, whether it was the first one or the last one, most of the time.
I would say book number 4, Genealogy, is my baby. Yes, that one is my baby. That's also the only one that's the only one that's paperback only. Can't get it on Kindle. All the others you can get it on Kindle or paperback, but number 4, Genealogy, you have to get the paperback. That's my baby. right there. Most definitely
Yes,
my
you say you
baby.
got to hold that in your hand. You got to put that in
Yes,
your hand. You got to turn a page or two, not
yes,
swipe. You got to turn a page, man. You got to
yes,
absolutely love that. So, are the books on Amazon? So, are they corner prices?
yes, yes. Oh
All
yeah.
right, let's give a little rundown in between because you know we got so many books. We ain't gonna get a price of each one of them. We're gonna give a little rundown. What is the price
Uh,
range?
you're gonna pay a good between $12 to $15 on each book. So I try to make it affordable for everybody because I want everybody to get it. You know, let you know you ain't got to be rich to buy my book. Okay, most definitely
That
yes.
part, because most of us ain't rich. Most of us ain't rich, so we need to be
Okay,
able to get the books. So we definitely
yes.
appreciate that. Y'all know I'm finna start talking my junk, in PPC. We need some bundle deals, If y'all come with all seven, maybe say PPC behind that, you know what I'm saying? You might
Okay,
get a little
yes,
bundle package, and she done put it together for you and stuff. So
yes.
the iHeart and the Spotify, being a host, how does it feel to be on the other side of the scope of things? And what
Oh.
night do you host those?
So I host Dashiki Mentality podcast on Monday nights. It's actually named after my next book, Dashiki Mentality, which is coming out this year. I love it. I love being a host on my podcast. Podcasting is so dope. You can say what you need to say about what's going on in the world because there's a lot going on. So I absolutely love it. I had a
Exactly.
show a couple years ago, kind of fell off a little bit, but I'm back on. I'm so glad I made this decision to be back on because now I can say what I want to say. Okay, most definitely, yes, I love it.
That part, and don't worry, it was you just here for the rebuild, baby. So y'all make sure that
Mhm.
y'all tap in. Brand new show, you know what I'm saying? Same old host doing the mostest. So y'all make sure that y'all tap in and support the queen. That's what we do around here. We support each other because as artists, we got to, especially if you out here just doing straight poetry, bro. Ain't no insurance on. Never mind, I ain't gonna get on that either, bro. I can get on these things. So, Queen, what's the first piece you've given us?
So the first piece is actually from my fourth book, Genealogy, the significance of the black man and the black woman. I figured I need to show everybody some love. These beautiful black women and men that's on this show, especially. So yeah.
Yes, let's go, because I am. Y'all see me. This shit is beautiful in the mug, and you are too. You see, you are very beautiful. Let's go.
Thank you. All right, the significance of the black man and the black woman. The black man is as necessary to life as a king is to a kingdom, as a king is to a queen, as a king is to chess, as a husband is to a wife, as a father is to a child. How else will we have protection? The black woman is as necessary to life as a queen is to a king, as a queen is to a kingdom, as a queen is to chess, as a wife is to a husband, as a mother is to a child. How else will we have life? The black man is as significant to life as melanin is to skin, as yellow is to gold, as silver is to platinum, as shine is to diamonds, as a pharaoh is to ruler. How else will we have royalty? The black woman is as significant to life as nature is to land, as fruit is to good health, as a house is to a home, as a pyramid is to Egypt, as knowledge is to education. How else will we save our nation? The black man is to me the definition of masculinity, the definition of God, the spiral background and foundation. The black woman is to me the definition of femininity, the definition of goddess, the nurturer of life and love. Who is the black man? Who is the black woman? And that is my piece.
Now that right there was written with love, y'all. Let's go.
Piece was definitely written with love, and I feel like she wrote it for me because look how she started it. She started it talking about how beautiful we was and stuff. We in there, yo. Let me get my mouth ready. No, hold up. Hold up, hold up, hold up. Everybody in the cyber world, especially the people that I know on here tonight. Hold up, no Diddy. I didn't mean it like that. I meant that this king right here, this king got some stuff in his bag. So since his bag is a little heavy, I gotta get, I gotta get ready. Y'all know I mess some words up. So let me get it right. My next guest is Mr. If It's Up, Then It's Stuck, gang. Born and raised in Newark, New Jersey, this passionate spoken word artist has a commanding stage presence with thought-provoking lyrics. He's established himself as a force to be reckoned with in this poetry spoken word world, y'all. And his actions definitely back his word. If you can think of a cyberspace, this king has been featured on it. He has won numerous of spoken word competitions, including being Mr. 2024 Golden Poet Award winner for Best Wordsmith. That's why he has performed in esteemed venues and events across the country, leaving with his raw, honest, and emotive, y'all, boom, performances. He weaves resonate deeply with most listeners. His unique voice and perspective have garnered worldwide acclaim, solidifying his position and respect on his king name in this field right here. You know what I'm saying? Through his craft, King aims to inspire, educate, empower his artisans, tackling themes of social justice, personal growth, human experiences. His words are a reflection of his soul, infused with authenticity, passion, vulnerability. And tonight, I promise y'all, he about to give y'all all that on the corner tonight. Tonight, sincere welcome, my boy.
I always shopping and stuck, gang. And we outside hugging trees, drinking water.
I know you probably up. I couldn't say it like you. I was waiting on you to come up here and say it. You know what I'm saying? So how you feeling?
Hey, I'm peaceful. I'm abundant. I'm glad to be here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't know the corner had couches and you got a barber over there cutting hair and shit. Like the corner looking good out there. You know what I'm saying?
We like the regular corner. When you want all the good stuff, you better go to your neighborhood corner. You might find it for the low. You know what I'm saying? On this corner, we pushing power. We pushing power for dopeness, and it's an honor to have all y'all on here tonight, especially a king like yourself, man. So let's talk about it though. Trav, what's your favorite place that you performed so far?
The favorite is I'm gonna have to say Texas. Um, Texas has been my favorite so far. Just because the experience was one of those where I won a competition, and I got flown out to Texas. It was my first time going out west. So like I ain't never been to Texas before. So it was cool. And I got to link up with my boy Artie. So it was an experience. So shout out to Michael Gwynn and Michael Gwynn Entertainment. That was a vibe. Like it was lit. So that's so far, that's my most favorite experience. It was hot as hell out there, but it was fun and it was an experience, and it was one of those things that like solidified my decision to do this as a career, right? To like really take this thing seriously and not just as a hobby. Like this like reaffirmed my intentions. So that has to be.
I love that he said that, y'all. I love that he said that, y'all. He said career, which means that King has made it to the point where he's in a little, you know what I'm saying? So if y'all poets out here and y'all out here doing open mics and y'all doing y'all thing, that just let y'all know. Keep pushing. Because the King let y'all know y'all can make a whole career out of this. And he ain't talking to us from no shed or no shack. You know what I'm saying? Lights on, the internet working. So it's So I'm loving that. So Texas, and yeah, shout out to Mike Gwynn, man. Mike Gwynn puts a lot of poets on. So I appreciate the reach one, teach one, man. That's a king to definitely look up to and inspire to be like when you grow up for real, because he definitely gives back to the craft. But as for you, what you got up your sleeve next, King? Where you gonna be at next?
Next I'm gonna be in because I live in North Carolina now. So shouts to Brad Boyd Entertainment. I'm gonna be doing a show with him in Aden, North Carolina. So shouts to my homie Michelle who performed earlier. That's the homie. So I'm gonna be out there, and that's really it so far. The business new year is just starting. So it's still more to come. Still a lot more still a lot more to do. We got the springtime coming back around. We got summertime coming. So when it get hot, get hot.
You know what I'm saying? Or like I say, when spring come, that's my New Year's. I see who
Yeah,
pop back up with me. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't see
yeah,
you
you know
guys
what I'm
all
talking
old
about.
and dead out here. But spring, so yeah, I already know what you want. So with that being said, what's your first piece you giving us tonight?
This piece
Got
is
me over
called
here
The
dancing
Boom.
with you.
This piece is called The Boom.
The boom. All right, well, let me get up out of here because I know he about to boomstick us, man.
Kumbaya, my Lord. Kumbaya. Kumbaya, my Lord. Kumbaya. Everybody want to kumbaya until the boom go off. I said, everybody wants to kumbaya till the boom goes off. It's like an elephant. It's strapped with a bomb because nobody want to address the thing that might make the room go off. Now, all I want to know is, do you know laws? And if the answer is no, then how could you ever know the cause? Especially when there's a price to being priceless. And it's less about the price, and it's more about paying for your life through all of your vices. And maybe that's why we are similar to devices. Devices. Because somehow we be wired to be wireless. We compute like computers. We be plugged in to a system. But as soon as we upload, then they crash out. And then they try to reboot us. They rebuke us. If I'm like Jesus, they must be Judas. If I'm loved like Caesar, then they must be Brutus. Now don't be clueless. Because they say the devil is in the details. But if life is just a game, then what's the quickest way to fail? Betrayal. So I had to learn to be betrayal. I'm the road to redemption. They say life may be a rocky road, and that's fine. You see, I got the right kind of drive. Plus, I got the upgrade for the suspension. Somebody asked me, what's the cost to be the boss? And I said, paying attention. Because when your math don't math, if you come up short on a total, then the only thing left for your remainder is some long division. And if you can solve the problem for X, then I guess you can tell me how long is vision. Like how far can you see? Because I need to know. I don't do Jedi mind tricks. I'm more like C-3PO. Meaning my visual is digital. I'm a robot. Because I'm building up my character, plus I'm animated, It's like Roblox. Plus the way I expose all the dirt inside the dirty laundry of society. Well, I'm gonna just stand here on my soapbox because I gotta speak my piece. I can spot the changing in the fabric of shady people with dark intentions. I guess that's why their clothes smell like bleach. Now I can give you the art of war, or I can give you war and peace. It's either pen or pad or sword and sheath. You know, I've never been a chicken. I'm ready for all the beef. So just remember, when and if it's beef, just know that I'm a butcher. And if you don't remember that, remember this. You couldn't punk me if you was Ashton Kutcher. And either coming or going, you couldn't pass the pusher. And if you ask the looker who's the pusher of pens, then they tell you that my pen could push past every limit that's within. Y'all lucky, because all I do is go within. I go within to be at peace. I let my peace grow bigger and bigger. You know, most times I'm quiet, but sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas. And it's funny, because as soon as you pop out and you show them that your pen be a sword, now they be like, Kumbaya, my lord, Kumbaya, Kumbaya, my lord, Kumbaya. Everybody want to kumbaya into the bongo wall. You just heard the boom. Sincerely yours. Peace.
Yeah. I'm coming live from the A, man, but that shit that deserved the A, man. Can the church say?
On top of everything else. That joint right there was fire. And you know what I love even more? How he be turning the pages. Like, he letting you know he straight wrote that with the pen and turning the pages. Yo, Wanda D, I see you in the house, queen. If y'all on the tiki-taki in the morning at 6 o'clock, y'all better join some of these motivational rooms I be posting in P.P.C. But that's how you get your day started for real, no cap, man. And that lady right now, we're going to talk about it. She's going to be on here. She's going to be on here. But let's go ahead and run this thing on back around, man. Mr. Sexual. Let's come on with it, King. Yeah, here we go. I'm going to play with it. Well, I like, never mind. Jeez, come on. There we go. Is we up or we stuck? We stuck. We stuck. I'm just playing with the buttons or something. I'm going up and down right now. Up and down right now. What? Look at here. Look at here. Yeah, I'm telling you. I'm having y'all got me too deep. My hand over here. The trigger. Well, it's pushing everything over here. We pushing more than P. You heard me? So what's the second piece you're giving us tonight, King?
Second piece is going to be pen relationship.
Say it one more time.
My bad. Second piece is going to be pen relationship. Relationship with my pen.
I thought that's what you said. Pen relationships, yo. If you hear me say it next week, know where I got it from.
Exactly. Hey, I got to get in my bag. I haven't written anything all week. I got to keep my foot on the gas and this knee on their neck. These poetic bars are nice, but don't get it confused. I am not sweet. Valley Lows teaching you things that you can't learn in mountain peaks. There's a fivefold ministry. He sent me here to teach, to use my voice to reach the people. Keep fighting till we all are viewed as equal. Living life with purpose. Who said that you was promised a sequel? See, I'm just out here thugging for the Lord. I be combating the evil. I heard a poet ask, what is your pen relationship? I brainstormed for a moment, and the only words I could come up with was lethal. That's my piece.
Oh, I absolutely love that piece. Yay!
Y'all say that logo. We in the house, man, and that piece was absolutely fire. Let's keep this thing rolling. Shell, you ready to come on in the room? Yeah. I'm gonna try to just press it one time. I'm gonna press it one time and see if it just boom. There it is. All right, we in there. Cause I was over here like click, 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 click.
All
I think you
righty.
mutated though. There
Look,
it
I'm telling
is.
you, it went and muted on its own. It
Okay,
didn't
you
want me to
know.
be great. Okay, so the last piece is for
It's
the
okay. I
king.
told you
This
we
one
having
is
the
for the
same problems
queens.
over here.
I'm telling you.
Well, let's get to some of that black girl man.
Okay. The name of this piece is called I Am Woman. We have style and grace. We have curves in our hips that men want to take their hands and trace. We are phenomenal creatures. We are known to set high standards for ourselves. That's why they call us reachers. We keep everyone pepped up. We're the loudest cheer in the bleachers. We are mothers, doctors, and even teachers. We are uniquely made with sensational features. We are your shoulders to cry on and always there to hand you a box of tissue. We keep everything under control, and if a dilemma arises, we dead the issue. We aren't just a notch in your belt, we're your right hand. When you fall during the battle, it's us who help you stand. You ask who this gracious creature that walks in the room and just glides across the floor. I'm glad you asked. Let me tell you a little more. I'm a mother, a poet, a friend, a sister, and a daughter. I keep everything together and in order. Just like an eagle, I want to see you soar. Just like an eagle, I want to see you and your dreams soar. I'm curious like a lion, but as dainty as a dandelion to my core. Who am I, you ask? This elegant creature you can't seem to ignore? I am woman. Hear me roar. That's the end of my piece.
All that black girl magic. Come back, say all that black girl magic. Yo, I love that shit.
When we coming with that magic, you gotta put a little shadink dink. You know the Black Queen put a little shadink dink when she ain't got nothing else. She know how to make something shake. So let's get it. We're gonna keep this thing going, man. Let's go.
Yes, yes, yes. Wasn't oh
You
man.
heard?
What's going
All right, I
on?
see. You ready for the second? You ready for the second when you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right. What's the name of the second piece you're giving us
This is
tonight?
actually it's untitled. It's actually a new piece I did today, actually.
Hold
So
up.
it's untitled.
New.
Yeah, it's new. Yes. Yes. And it's a little
All
bit of
right,
a
well, let
short
me get up
one.
out of here. You ain't gotta drop no title when we ain't got now.
All right.
Yeah, when we ain't got no title, we don't have to make now no.
Okay. All right. They promised us a land of milk and honey. The whole time they just wanted us to make money. So the so-called white elite dressed properly because of us. They wouldn't have known how to bathe if it weren't for us. And we wonder where hurricanes come from. At the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean of human bones, a railroad formed. A ghost chasing a catastrophe, yet children suffer as well, wiping out the BS to its satisfactory. The price a slave must pay because he and she failed to come home. How could we come home with no milk and honey that they promised us? We never went home. And that is my piece.
Boy, you sure ain't write that, because that shit right there was facts, 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 facts.
Man, let me go ahead and bring Honest A back around the block. Okay.
Great. Y'all can hear me good?
All right. So what's the second piece you're getting into for us tonight? Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
All right. Since today is kind of technically Dr. King's birthday, even though it's celebrating it next Monday. Um, I'm gonna do this piece on the fact that we as a people seem to forget that we are legendary, and the strides we make every day makes history. So the name of this piece is called "I Am Legend."
I am legend.
So I am a legend. I possess the intergalactic nutsack formed by two moons that busted the superstar sperm from my big dipper to impregnate space, making the being you worship as God. And is reincarnated as the spoken as soldier enigma standing before you by my mother. Fated to launch gasoline loogies into a microphone to set unconscious mind, bodies, and the souls on fire. Wake my brethren up to the silent chamber night where reality we call life. See, I'm the double-edged sword that has shanked your personal minds from my tips. You get the point. Yeah, you know me. The infamous blade in Roman time, sharp as a tack. The knife of redemption plunged into Brutus's back after he got Caesar. Still stand as a double-edged sword you don't want to F with. Lucifer was my feces from my bowels of hell I shitted into existence. Legendary because no average man walking among us talk with the voice of God and the thoughts of a teacher. Time is precious to me like a child with a terminal cancer. And I say, damn, Father Time. The only reason he lays claim to that fame, because that son of a bitch got the patent before I did. The gaps in spaces, so many faces of undercover racists segregated my bloodline from your history books. Artificially inseminated ignorance into my people to birth incompetent tomorrows from slavery yesterdays. The truth from my lips was spit to bring prolific change. So professors were afraid to print it. This methodic mind me text was thought too infectious to be masturbated in cerebral cortexes. See, conscious ink on the prophetic pages is contagious when spoken from a wordsmith Black Mage's mouth. And I dare you to try and kill me or my crew of wizardry wordsmiths. Watch how quick you melt from challenging my acid spit. And Karma used to be my fiance. Before she thought I cheated on her. Broke up with me. I became her ex-man and she became a cancer to any next man that did her dirty. So I do this for the fact that moral lifelines hold no weight when it comes to my soul. Terradome, Igloo, WMDs of corruption will never leave me cold for the tragic poetic symphonies plaguing hood folk to the end. These Johnny come lately, come suckers can never and will never close their coffin of lies on this true entity. A natural born king, I will stain your negativity with positivity like tub rings. Who told these media critics that legends were myths? Must have been too cuckoo for crackhead puffs, cause I think they puffed the past on intelligence. See, riot veins have bled blood stains from my Black Panther, Gil Scott, Heron, and Lasting Hughes influenced hearts. Like the Terminator, I was sent back here on a mission from the future. Not to kill John Connor. Reload this message and spread it to my poetic aides, and respect will be given when you realize that I am a motherfucking legend. That's it for that piece.
See, Keynote's gonna tell you I'm just her co-host. But coming from the host with the most, baby, that was fire. Just like that shit I be smoking. Let's go.
Tonight has been just that. This show tonight has been fire. Before we bring Sincere up here to close it out, y'all know I gotta make a couple of church announcements, man. On Sunday, maybe even Saturday, I gotta tap in with the bro and find out because I think they switching days. But Wait, man, look up Louisiana Lyricist Lounge, hosted by the one and only MBK, Paul Graham. You know, that's what I call him, MBK. Make sure y'all tap in with him because that show is also fire. Then on Mondays, you got Lucid Voices presents the You, Me, and Poetry podcast, hosted by the one and only Amazing Donnie. And then next week, no cap is coming through to P.P.C, the anthology. Next week, we coming through this thing, and yo, it's gonna be a show hosted by the one and only Sarah G. Cause no, I ain't hosting nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's what I call it. You know, nobody does it like Sarah. So she gonna be hosting this thing next week, man. Make sure y'all tap in and join the anthology. Yeah, we looking good. Yeah, that's us. Next week, man. Next week, make sure y'all tap in. We're gonna be tearing down P.P.C for real, for real. Now, now that I done got all the church announcements out the way, let's go on and bring Sincere up here so he can close us out for tonight. Yeah, we've been ready. Sincere, you there?
Stop, gang.
Yeah, he there. It's good. There it is, gang. You know, we ready to go hug some trees and stuff after the show and stuff, you know. Got me a water right here. I've been drinking my water. Now it's time to go hug a couple trees. But how you closing us out tonight, King?
This piece is called How Life Works.
Hey.
They think I'm crazy. Maybe I'm crazy. They think I'm crazy. Or possibly. I love you to death. I love you to death. You know, I heard someone say this, and in that moment, I couldn't help but think that dying for love, that's completely irrational. My question is, does it ever get tactical? You know, like is it a field of war? Is it really warfare when they say that all is fair in love and war? So if love is love, when you battle, do you feel it from your Marine Corps? And if so, how much triage is needed to treat your trauma without a Band-Aid? You know, tending to your broken heart with alcohol, while tending to the opening wounds, while pastoring peace. Feel like you had hands laid. You see, it's always the same story. It's the tale of a handmaid. Because tears, they go from lakes to rivers, while pools of chaos, or they feel so man-made. Or did man make love? Because for sure he made war. You see, everybody concerned with God. What about the mama of Thor? Because I thought learning to nurture a nature is what a mother is for. You know, they say we're in the Matrix, but somehow everybody want to act like they ain't come out of a womb before. So you choose to battle with a beast. Now, in spiritual war, you need soldiers for your infantry. They say Jesus, I say ISIS, because for me, there was no J into the 15th century. And I'm not religious. I'm spiritual. I use my spirit as a ritual. Spiritual. Because spirit, it means breath. So if life equals air and the trees equal air, then how can anyone say I love you to death. Like, think about it. Because I need you to please sort it. It's like you say you gonna die for love, when the only thing you really had to do was breathe for it. You know, we plant seeds, we fertilize to grow, we root it to branch out. So the only thing you ever had to do was put a leaf on it. Because they say tree of life and tree of knowledge, well, they both grow from the same roots. There's no need to put beliefs on it. Because I know that life happens on a cycle and time is on infinity. So if life is nothing but vibrations, then the frequency of love, well, that's the highest form of energy. And we all know energy never dies. Because everything living, it has a breath. So if earth and water are living organisms, how can anybody say I love you to death? Like, think about it. Because I ain't come here to preach. I just came here to say that love is a destination, and the vessel that you're riding in, it takes you to the frequency you need to reach. You know, frequency speaks. It hurts. Did it hurt? So before you try to put love in a hearse, saying I love you to death, I want you to love yourself to life first. Because love is creation. Love is how life works. So how your life work? They think I'm crazy. Well, maybe I'm crazy. They think I'm crazy. Or possibly. Cecilia. Peace.
Well, no, it ain't no fireman, but that shit was fire,
man. Yo, what a freaking show, man. This huh? I was just talking on mute, I was gonna do it at least once. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad it happened at the end of the show. But what I was saying was this was fire. Absolutely enjoyed myself tonight. Thank you for everybody who tapped in. Thank you to my amazing guests for coming in here and being they absolutely amazing selves, because that's what we do on P.P.C. Okay, what up? We in this thing. Let's go. If it let me.
Yeah, man, so we made it to the end of another tremendously dope show. Y'all already know Key-notez gonna be thanking y'all tomorrow with her little foo-foo praise dance. Yeah, man, so we made it to the end of another tremendously dope show. Y'all already know Key-notez gonna be thanking y'all tomorrow with her little foo-foo praise dance. Y'all know that's what she praised everybody for tapping on in. You know I go to church too. Like, hey, man, we made it through another show, man, and I'd like to thank my damn self for being the host with the most, the mother sucker that I am. Yeah, you heard it, I was a bad mother sucker, and I'm out. Let's go.
Yo, are we still live?
Nah, hello?
We still live?
No.